What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this video. For this video, we're going to do the AFC East, predict who's going to win that division, but we're also going to go over each team, their schedule, and what we predict that their overall record will be at the end of the season, and obviously who will win the division. So we're going to start off here with the Patriots. Right now, this is their 2025 schedule. It came out obviously like a few weeks ago. Might be a little late, but I haven't seen anybody do it. So here we are. So let's start off with the Patriots. Their first game is going to be against the Raiders. They're a decent team. I mean, the Patriots, we're a little slumped, but hopefully they could pick it up. This one, I think they'll start off 1-0. So here, Dolphins, they'll have to figure out Tua, but I don't, we will, this might be a little tough one, but I think they'll take the L on this one. Steelers, they'll take another L to start off 1-2 come week 3. Panthers, I think, will be a W. Bills will be a loss. I think the Saints will be a loss. The Titans, they will beat the Titans. I believe this is the Browns. I think they'll beat the Browns. The Falcons is going to be a tough one for them. I think they'll end up losing. Can't even see that. Right there, we'll put it below it. Even though it's a home game, I think they'll still lose in November. The Bucks, I believe that they will lose. I believe at home they will beat the Jets. Ooh, the Bengals, whether they're hard or not, their defense will need stops. So what? Right now they're 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. So they're 5 and 6. They're almost 500. I think they will. I think they'll somehow find a way to beat the Bengals, because the Bengals always would struggle in the close games and things like that. I think the Bengals will lose that one. Patriots will beat them. The Giants, I believe they will lose again to the Bills, lose again to the Ravens, beat the Jets. And then for this home one, I think they might find a stride and they will beat the Dolphins. So what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I believe they will finish off 8-8. Let's move on to the next ones. Where's my cursor? There it is. Alright, we'll go with the Bills here. This will be a tough starting game against the Ravens. It will be at home. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. Man, but I think they'll beat. Why is this not white? I believe they will beat the Ravens. Jets, they will for sure beat the Jets. I think they will beat the Dolphins. This is going to be a tough one. The clock ran like a couple years ago that they didn't. The Saints, I think they'll beat the Saints. They'll beat the Patriots. I think they'll go ahead and beat the Falcons. They got a bye. They will beat the Panthers. I think they will take their first loss to the Chiefs once again. Beat the Dolphins the second time. And it'll be away. I think they will beat the Bucks, beat the Texans, the Steelers. I think they will beat the Steelers because of their quarterback situation. The Bengals is going to be a tough one. Who the heck is that? But the Bengals, I think they'll end up beating the Bengals. They'll beat the Patriots again. The Eagles, I think they will lose. They'll beat the Jets for the second time in the season. And then, who is this? Who's the Dogs? Why am I drawing a blank? Saying that that's Cleveland. What the crap? Yeah, alright, so it's Cleveland. Well, they'll beat Cleveland. What? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What? And it's going to be what? 15 and 2? 15 and 3? 1. Yeah, 2. Well, I think right there, that's going to show the Bills are going to win the AFC East once again. But obviously, let's go on into, we'll go with the Jets here. Jets will lose to the Steelers, lose to the Bills. They will lose the Bucks, lose to the Dolphins. I think they will lose there. I think they'll lose to the Broncos. I think they'll get their first win against the Panthers. Lose to the Bengals. I think this is going to be the Browns. I think they'll find another win against the Browns. I think they'll lose to the Patriots. Lose to the Bengals. I think they will beat the Falcons. I think on a second turn they will end up beating the Dolphins. I think they'll pull a game out against the Jaguars. I think they'll lose a close one to the Saints. I think they'll beat the Patriots on the turnaround, and they'll lose again to the Bills. So we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where did they go? 11 and what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They go 6 and 11. The Jets will. Might be a bold prediction there. So right now they would be in third. All right. See the Dolphins. I think they'll beat the Colts. beat the Patriots. They'll lose. Yeah. Bam. Gotta make sure you're on some of these match. Beat the Jets. They'll beat the Panthers. I think they'll lose to the Chargers. Beat the Browns. I think they'll end up losing to the Falcons. Lose to the Ravens. Lose to the Bills. Lose to the Washington Commanders. Especially the run that they put on last year. I think they will beat the Saints. And then, what did I say for the Jets? And then turn around. The Jets will win. So then they'll lose. I think they'll beat the Steelers somehow, but they'll lose to the Bengals. And then the Dolphins will lose to the Bucks in the in-state rival. And then for the Patriots, they will lose. I think they matched those up pretty well. Ugh. So at the end of this season for the Dolphins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they will be, let's change this to white. 7 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 7 and 10. So it will be the Bills and then the Patriots. Let's just cancel that. Let's open up Paint again. Got it. So AFC East. That's an S, don't worry. So it's going to be the Bills. Ah! What? 15 and 2. And then we have, I think it's going to be the Patriots are going to be 8 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 9. And 8. I'm just gonna put Pats. They're gonna be 9 and 8 in second. And what? Dolphins are 7 and 10. Yep. Okay, so then it's gonna be the Dolphins. Gonna put Fins 7 and 10, and then the Jets at 6 and 11. Well, I guess we'll see. So then but for the division, it should be 8 and 0. The Patriots in the division be 0 and 1, 0 and 2, 1 and 2, 1-3, 2-3, and then 3-3. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah. What am I doing? Yeah, 3-3. So then this should be 6-0. 3-3. The Dolphins are going to be 0-1, 1-1. 1-2, 1-3, 1-4. And then the Jets will be 0-1, 0-2, 1-2, 2-2, 2-3. It's gonna be like that. So maybe the Finns and Jets are gonna flip flop just based off the divisional. So, but we'll see. So Bills first, Pats second, Finns could be third or fourth, and the Jets could be third or fourth. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.